Welcome to another episode of Stay DPRK.
Episode number 7.
Episode number 7. Lucky number Slevin.
Lucky number Slevin.
Again, third series in a row.
Lucky number Slevin.
I've never seen that.
Neither
movie.
have I. Neither have I. I don't know who's in it.
It sounds good.
I mix it up in my head with the movie 7.
Yeah, which is probably a far better movie.
Yeah.
The only thing that's similar between the two of them is that Morgan Freeman is in both.
He's in, okay,
Yeah.
because I literally have no image of what the movie Lucky Number 7 is, who directed it, what's in it, what it's about, who's in it. So every time I think of that movie, I just think of 7 in my head.
Yeah.
I just think of the movie 7.
I just think of the movie 7 and how I'm never going to watch it again.
Didn't that movie have the, wasn't the title stylized as, SE, the figure 7 EN?
Yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah, it is shit. Yeah,
That is awful.
Yeah.
It doesn't work at all.
No, it was... Yeah, no, it doesn't. Because I suppose there's no other number that looks like a V.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if you're making 5, you could put a big V in. It's like a Roman numeral.
Yeah, that's true actually.
But the I in front of it might make it look like a 4.
Yeah. But there's no 5 deadly sins, there's 7. So
yeah, you could write the 5 tenets of the 5 core tenets of hip hop.
That's true, yeah. The 5 pillars of Islam.
5 pillars of Islam.
Yeah, I
there you
feel
go, that's my
that
new
would probably,
movie.
Yeah, a bit controversial though.
Ah.
Maybe there's a Saudi Arabian remake of 7 called 5.
That'd be so good.
And there's already a V in 5, so hey.
It's exactly the same, but none of what happens is considered a crime.
Yeah. This man stole from me, so I cut off his hand.
Yeah,
Very well, citizen. You're free to go.
What's the Sifu again? Oh, it's like grandfather or something?
Something like that, yeah. Bum on the beach when not sleeping.
Look, she's not wrong.
Not wrong,
She isn't wrong. Yeah, she's not. Look, this could be set in Ireland.
It's true,
could be Irish people.
But we don't have a beach. Well, we do have beaches, but we can never use them. We just sit indoors drinking.
No, I mean, this could be set in Ireland, as in these could be Irish women talking about Americans.
That's true, yeah.
And look at her,
Looking at
her
them
outfit.
Now. That's
on the
true,
right.
yeah. On the right, yeah. She looks like either a Russian babushka without the headscarf, or an Irish woman from the 50s.
Yeah, she's an extra. She was an extra in The Wind That Shakes the Bed.
Yeah. Angela's Ashes is missing its main character.
Angela's Ashes. Eugene's Ashes.
Strip English lessons. Hello.
I hate this fucking game.
I hate this game so much, Connor. I can't wait to just play Dream Daddy.
Maybe we should just play Dream Daddy.
Maybe we should, yeah.
Big dream.
Tell you what, let us know in the comments if you'd rather watch more of Stay DPRK or you want to see some Dream Daddies. You want to see some hot dads.
Some Dream Daddy.
With a beating heart of golden emotion.
Andrew is going to play Dream Daddy and he just won't be able to be misogynistic anymore.
I know, yeah. I'll have to be a misandrist.
Just the good feelings, the good vibes of Dream Daddy will cure him.
It'll change me, yeah. Because I played a bit of it and, honestly, Connor, I'm a changed man. Stop pointing your gross fucking fingers at me.
Your talons. Queen of the Harpies.
Child. Queen of the Harpies, here's your crown. It's good because when there's dead air, I can vape.
Yeah, Andrew's taken the vaping into the microphone, which I wish he didn't do because I don't want to buy another microphone.
It's okay, I'll blow it out.
Please don't blow in the mic.
You're just making it worse. Isn't it mad how, I've said this before, how North Korean women can't afford to get haircuts, so they have to do it themselves and end up looking like Dublin Twitter.
Yeah, that's a funny joke.
If she swept the fringe to the side, she could be like a soft emo.
Yeah, I don't get this. I actually don't get this thin fringe in the middle. I don't get it. It doesn't go all the way across. It's just this little horn of hair.
Yeah, it just makes her look more childlike.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's the point, I suppose.
Yeah.
There you go. You can't trust these perverts who make visual novels.
Yeah. He's depraved sadist.
It's true. I'm making my own Lothrop Stoddart race science book, but instead of the rising tide of colour in America, it's the rising tide of visual novel creators
in America. Actually, speaking of America, to segue into this best way I can. The Juggalos, March of the Juggalos has probably happened by now. What do you think the results have been, Connor?
Well, first of all, I've seen lately
I've
people,
consulted the Oracle at Delphi.
I would like to say that I've seen lately people joking about the Juggalos and or Juggalos,
Undeservedly.
joking
so.
And sort of ironically saying, Juggalos, haha, the real front of anti-fascism. Juggalos have always been
the front,
the
vanguard.
They've always been the true collective of the working class Americans. They've always been, the vanguard party of the socialist revolution. Yeah, and that's true. Look at go to any of your concerts. Amazing. Yeah. I've not been to a Juggalo concert, but I'm sure it's amazing.
Listen, I saw Kiss perform on MTV once. I'm sure that's the same.
Well, actually, that's maybe the most offensive thing you've ever said on this channel. But no, Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J have, I'm sure,
hey, listen, they've asked some questions. They've asked some questions. Fucking magnets, Connor. How do they work?
Did you ever read their comments on when the clown? Remember the clown craze, the crazy clown, people dressing up as clowns? Yeah. Did you read their statement that they made about who the real clowns were?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Amazing.
Yeah,
real clowns are killer cops.
Yeah.
And those clowns in fucking Wall Street, Congress.
I saw a weird meme today that was it was from the third Lord of the Rings film, and it's Gimli in an anti-fascist mask.
Yeah.
And he's never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a Juggalo. It's like a loss in clown paint. What about side by side with a friend? And Gimli's like, whoop whoop.
That's good. That's very funny.
Yeah.
But once again, my problem with it is actually, and this is maybe this is fair. Maybe this is a criticism of anti-fascist movement, the American one at least.
Go ahead.
Because they weren't immediately supportive and receptive to Juggalos. And they should have been.
They should have been.
They actually should have just joined them.
They
should not have had their own movement. They should have joined in with the Juggalos.
Yeah, they should have painted their faces white and black.
Exactly. I wish. Was there ever Irish Juggalos? Do you think any people in Ireland ever were like, I'm a Juggalo, and put on the paint? Because I hear that I was to some extent a thing in America. There was kids who were Juggalos.
Yeah. There was a character in GTA who was a Juggalo. Yeah. GTA 5. I think there was. In Ireland, not so much. I feel like that being a Juggalo when it was at the height of its popularity was a worse crime than being gay in Ireland, and not a legal crime, just more socially unacceptable. Yeah.
Well, I just kind of wanted it to happen. I would like to see it.
I mean, if there had been Juggalos in Ireland, they would have had less bodily autonomy than women.
There you go.
They would have been arrested for wearing the paint.
Here you go. Andrew thought about Dream Daddy, and he's already less misogynist.
Yeah,
he's already woke.
Yeah. Joke. Dad sex simulator. Woke. Dad dating simulator.
Yeah,
Learn to love them.
That's it. What about a Juggalo dating simulator? Juggalos of your choice.
I'm not actually ready to accept them that much.
Juggalos or Juggalette.
Juggalette. Juggalette.
Here we go. Andrew's already interested.
Yeah. Let me see them painted titties.
I can see the wheels turning in his mind.
The cogs are turning. And they're creating nightmares. Yeah, I'm gonna have those later tonight. Or dreams.
Is it the Dark Carnival or whatever? Anyway,
we've gone on too long about Juggalos. Yeah. We're going down. We're in a hole here, and it's gonna be difficult to dig ourselves out.
Yeah. But I do genuinely have an appreciation for Juggalos. I'm not making a joke. I think they seem like they're nice people.
Yeah. I mean, what was the Gathering of the Juggalos thing?
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Was that?
They have one every year.
Yeah, they have one every year. But Danny Brown was at it once.
Yeah, they've had loads of different
blowjob competition at it.
And
he was like, I might get involved. I was thinking about getting involved, but man, it just seemed too far. Even for me. And this is a man who got a blowjob on stage.
I've seen a few Juggalo weddings on YouTube.
Oh,
they seem alright. They seem nice.
Yeah, it sounds like some. It sounds like
get the Fago out.
Yeah, it's like when Guy Fieri officiated all those gay weddings on the anniversary of his lesbian sister's death.
Nice.
It seems like a step up from that.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri.
We talked about it on the last episode, right? Or was it this one? Last one.
It was the last one.
Oh, it was the last one.
Last one. Yeah. Guy Fieri, great guy. I don't see enough of him.
Yeah, seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Drivers, dine-ins, and dives.
Yeah.
He has
Drivers, dine-ins, and dives.
He has his other show that's like Drivers, dine-ins, and dives, but it's like that's
extreme.
But then it's like colon like the competition or something where it's like some sort of competitive cooking competition. But he always calls it Triple D. Triple D's or something.
Wow. Give him that Triple D, yeah.
Oh man. When are we just going to
stop this?
When is this just going to end in the sex like thing? And then we can be like,
soon.
We made it.
Hopefully it'll be this episode.
We made it. Is that short?
Well, there will be sex. As like a sexually explicit photograph that you'll probably have to
edit out.
Yeah.
That's okay.
There's no sex scene though. I've played through the whole game and it's just them like fully naked.
Ah, damn it.
Which we've already seen one.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? They started the show with a showstopper here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like you've been saying, like these ones are like these kind of visual novels. The Western ones are, reactionary and titillating, but there's never enough titillation, and there's too much reactionariness.
Yeah,
to be funny,
like,
and it never succeeds.
Entirely based in this, like they have nothing beyond those two things.
Yeah,
they have like no substance of any like story that you actually want to read. You're supposed to laugh at like how transgressive it is.
Yeah,
but it's not like.
Yeah, you're just taking advantage of these poor women in North Korea, and you're stumbling on them naked, and it's just fucked up, is what it is. Fucked up.
I'd rather read a book.
What?
I'd rather read one of those degenerate books that people read.
Yeah. Stop talking about it. God, I'm sick of that. I finished the book. Sorry. I don't need it to hear about anymore.
Other horrible books.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
Midnight's Children.
I never read that one. What's that about? Who wrote that?
Salman Rushdie. I don't know if there's anything that horrible in it.
Okay.
I just kind of assumed. I don't think there is that much horrible stuff in it. There's a character named Wee Willie Winky, and that kind of didn't like
that would put you off.
I didn't really like that.
That's like in The Simpsons where the kid is singing "My Ding-a-ling."
Yeah.
It's like a black child, and he's singing like Pip from Great Expectations. It's so strange. Principal Skinner's like, "That's enough! Get off the stage!" There we go. E.T. proud, but you did it. Good girl.
Here we go. Who's like explaining to someone what E.T. is if they isn't a funny joke.
Yeah.
Man.
Long neck, big head. Yeah, that sounds like her. Fuck this game. Fuck this game and the people that made it. F
this game. What else did we have? Alice Glass has new music. You've listened to it. Is it good?
An extended play. It's really good, yeah.
An EP.
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's very good. It's very... Like, it's not as harsh as her stuff in Crystal Castles, or like her first single, Stillbirth, which is also very good. But it's like... it's like being chased through a forest.
Ooh, yeah. That's a nice little metaphor.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't understand anything more now. It doesn't help. It doesn't illuminate it at all.
It's like being chased through a forest on a nice night.
Ah.
So like if you escape, then it's going to be real uplifting.
Is it?
But yeah, it's still very unsettling.
I presume she hasn't gone into some sort of acoustic mode. I assume it's still.
No, I mean there's bits where she sings a cappella.
Oh.
Well, screams a cappella.
Okay.
And what she screams is "Get the fuck off of me," which is like. Like her music's always been quite dark, and it's always dealt with like abuse, which she had a lot of as a teenage runaway in Toronto, and that presumably went on into her work with Crystal Castles, and now she's kind of free, and it's kind of like she's the success story that Kesha is only now becoming.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's Kesha up to? She has a new album.
She has a new album, yeah. I haven't listened to it.
Neither have I. I don't really have any intention to listen to it.
No, yeah. I mean, I tried really listening to her old stuff when I heard about the trial going on, and I was like, I have moved on.
I only listen to abused women.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Wow.
Too far.
Yeah. You're going to need you to censor that, Connor.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I listen to them and their plight.
Okay, alright, yeah.
And,
well, you could have phrased it better. Oh. So that sentence encapsulates everything we stand for on this channel.
Yeah. Hit the sack.
Hit the sack. That just sounds like he's jerking off.
I'll hit my sack as well.
Hey.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. Stupid fucking characters.
Have you been watching the new Rick and Morty?
I've only seen the bits that I've seen with you, which is like the first 2 episodes of the season, right?
Yeah.
That's what you watched? Yeah.
I've been watching all of it.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty good. It's leaning a bit too heavily on like references.
Okay.
Like they're doing a lot of like their 3rd episode was like a callback to like kind of John Wick and other old action
yeah, there's
movies.
one that was like all Mad Max.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then the latest one is like kind of like an Avengers kind of style thing.
I get you.
Yeah, and the first one was like it was like a prison escape one.
Yeah.
And like they're just leaning too heavy into the like
modern sort of
they're like these tropes aren't really tired, they're just kind of old, and I'd just rather see them do something original.
That's weird because normally I feel like they're pretty imaginative characters and sort of storylines or universes, even if they go to different makeup,
like there was one episode in the 2nd season where the only difference between the Earth they go to and the Earth they were on is that there's giant telepathic spiders. And there was 11 9/11s. Oh, and it serves like the best ice cream.
11 9/11s. How do they keep getting away with it? But maybe we'll end up watching the other 2 episodes of Rick and Morty Sunday.
Sometime soon, yeah.
Maybe it'll end up happening somehow, just like these things. It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
You know?
Yeah, you're trying to enjoy some cultural shows, some cultural media, and some cultural kush.
There we go.
I just put it out there.
Yeah, turn this as a bit of an inside joke for...
we can't really dance around these metaphors anymore.
What did somebody at work say to me? Someone at work tried to have a conversation with me about Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro?
It's like a conservative pundit in America.
Okay, yeah.
But it was just like, he brought him up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why he expected me to know who he was, but I fortunately did.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, I just know he's really short. I know he's like 5'2". That's about it.
The thing about conservative pundits is that...
here we go. This is a theory, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's more a thing about liberal pundits. There are no good-looking liberal pundits.
It's true.
Yeah.
There's none.
There's Tommy Loren?
Tommy, I think?
Tommy, yeah.
I have no idea.
She was on Fox or something like that in America, and she's a conservative pundit. She's really fucking hot. And it's an unfortunate thing.
Yeah. You got, I don't know any other people.
I mean, in fairness, it's not what you should be looking for in terms of if you want some liberal views, but I mean, hey.
I think it is. I think it is. Actually.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you need something to be easy on the eye.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why I'm only pay attention to Tommy Loren.
Yeah.
Or someone.
I mean,
else.
It's like imagine a world where Chris Pine was ugly.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, we'd have terrible movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Pine in good movies.
He was in Hell or High Water.
I've never seen
that.
that.
For Oscars, is really good.
Yeah? Which one is that? What's it about?
It's about 2 Texan brothers that are trying to buy back their family's ranch by committing bank robberies.
Oh,
Jeff Bridges and this Indian guy are 2 Texan Rangers trying to, Native American man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. You ever seen Sicario?
Yeah.
It's it's like a second in a spiritual trilogy with that.
Oh, is it Dennis Villeneuve as well, or is it?
No, it's David Mackenzie. But they're all written by the same guy. And I don't know if the review embargo is up yet, but I saw the 3rd one in the trilogy there recently. Called Wind River, and it's really fucking good. It's
nice.
The best out of the 3.
Ooh.
It's unbelievably tense. Jeremy Renner is actually really good for once in something.
Holy shit. Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah. And it's got loads of Native American people as well. and I really
Jeremy Renner's not happy about it.
Yeah. And I just really like listening to Native American people. Yeah. They just have nice voices.
Soothing voice.
Yeah. White man took our land. I know. Yeah, tell me more. Don't silence these people.
Alright, well, on Andrew's...
Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
we're getting
to...
Okay,
Okay, we'll keep it in.
We'll let it on.
Keep it in.
I just wanted to hear more.
Andrew, keep doing your Native American accent.
I just wanted to hear more from Hawk.
Yeah.
From Twin Peaks.
Yeah, exactly.
But I never did because I never watched the second season. I might have gone on that shit, Connor.
He's got a fairly large role in the new series.
Nice.
Because
he's got his hair. They're all so ugly now. I mean, aging does that to people.
Yeah. I mean Audrey is obviously the obvious example of...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And there you have it, boys. That butthole is very pink.
I can't believe they're fucking bleaching their assholes in
North
Korea.
North Korea, yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go. There you have it, boys.
That's going to be the image
the one girl that probably will stop watching the channel after this.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
no erection. Yeah, no, that didn't work out at all for me. Yeah. Right, we'll stop it there.
So beautiful.
Yeah.